Welcome back. I'm the doctor, Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS. And our next guest is the founder of Zaenah's Blanket Foundation. And she's here with us today to highlight the work that she's doing with her community to help those who are in need. So please welcome to the show, Joshlyn Perry. Joshlyn.
Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, Dr. Bob Lee. I appreciate it. And thank you for shining a light on Zaenah's Blanket Foundation.
Yeah, you got to tell us a lot about that, but we have some things in common. You have, let me see, Crystal and Bon Harper. We mentioned that earlier off mic. And Crystal was a WBLS short shot cheerleader. And of course, Bon Harper, the Quiet Storm man for many years on WBLS. So we do have something in common. Woo.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. And I hope you feel nice and comfortable about some of the things that you're doing to help others get what they need out of life. Let's talk about it.
Yes. So Zaenah's Blanket Foundation is my baby. It started, really, it was a happy accident. In my family, what happens is even if you're no longer with us, we still celebrate your birthday. So 2009, Zaenah would have been 16 years old.
Yeah.
She was no longer with us. So we were trying to figure out what to do. What are we going to do this year? I was like, it would have been a very momentous occasion. It would have been her sweet 16. So we have something that is really big. But we couldn't figure it out. We were just trying to brainstorm. But the subsequent memory of my hospital stay kept playing over and over in my mind, throughout the month. So what I decided to do is I told my family, I said, what we're going to do is give a baby blanket to every baby born on Zaenah's birthday, which is December 3rd at Roosevelt Hospital, because that's the hospital she was born at.
This stems from your hospital stay?
So the hospital asked every patient, every mom delivering that had a private room, if they were able or willing to share their room with someone else, because they ran out of space in the hospital. There were no more labor and delivery rooms. They were all full.
Wow.
Right. So the postpartum rooms were filled up. And I was fortunate enough to have a private room. So I told the nurse, I have a private room for a reason. I have a really huge family. So if the social person, then by all means, they can come in. The young lady that shared the room with me didn't have any visitors really, except for, I think, the child's father. So we kind of opened up the curtain and invited her into our family, because we're very inclusive. So I didn't want to spend my new year in the hospital because my daughter's born December 30th. So I said, if I am healthy and she's healthy, can you please release us? So we got discharged on December 31st.
Yeah.
The young lady was still going to be there, but she didn't have anybody there, no one to come visit her, like I said. And she didn't have anything to take her baby home in, so she couldn't leave until someone got there. So my family had brought so many things to the hospital for me, and I didn't know what I was having. So I had a lot of yellow and green, neutral colors. Yeah. So the young lady had a boy, I had a girl. So what we did was pack up all of the neutral colors and give it to her so she could have something to bring her baby home in. And that memory just kept playing over and over in my head. So I got together with my family. I said, let's collect blankets. Everybody went out and purchased blankets, 16 receiving blankets, 16 outer blankets, so people would have something to take their babies home in. And it was supposed to be for one day. December 30th, 2009, we were just doing it that one day. And but it snowballed. The hospital kept calling me. I didn't have anything, but then people kept giving me stuff. And it snowballed into what it is today. And we don't give out just blankets now. We still give out blankets. We give out clothing. We give out storybooks. We give out baby essentials, all baby essentials, cribs, strollers, pack and plays, food, baby food, bottles, nipples, almost anything that you need for a baby, except for super large furniture. we're totally donation driven, and I only take cribs when I have an immediate need for it, because I have 2.5 storage rooms and my apartment full of things. So there's not a whole lot that I can. And the back of my car is filled up too.
Wow, you have a supply chest. And hospitals call you from all over, or just that one hospital?
Well, it started at Roosevelt, and Roosevelt was the one that was calling me first. And then I had branched out to other hospitals that I had some personal affiliation with, like where my siblings were born or my godchildren were born or anything like that. So I do Mount Sinai up until COVID happened. Once a year or twice a year, I would go to Mount Sinai. I would go to Lincoln Hospital. I would go to St. Luke's, which is now a part of Mount Sinai, and
St. Luke's, Roosevelt, Mount Sinai,
and then Roosevelt. Right now, I still go to Harlem. I still go to Lincoln, and I still go to Roosevelt. I don't go to St. Luke's so much anymore because their labor and deliveries happen downtown at Roosevelt. Yeah. So I just go to Roosevelt. But
Joshlyn, you're a gem. Thank you. And then you add some other services too. You have the child CPR. So
we offer infant child CPR courses for free, because unfortunately my child succumbed to CPR being administered incorrectly. So 3 of her ribs cracked, 1 punctured her heart, and that's how we lost her. The person that did the Heimlich maneuver choking. Thank you. And the person that did the Heimlich maneuver was trained in the Army. So I find it to be extremely, extremely necessary to teach children, older children who babysit, any caregiver, parents, grandparents, like I said, any caregiver. I find it extremely necessary to provide them with infant child CPR, so no other family has to face such a tragedy.
Wow. And God has blessed you. I mean, she's with you every step of the way, you know. I mean,
thank you.
This is part of her legacy. She would be 16. Well, she would be 16 in 2006.
In 2009. She would be 27. Yeah, she would be 27 right now, going on 28 at the end of. Yes. And we also offer doula services and lactation counseling. And whenever God blesses me with full funding, we'll also have parenting classes.
Well, God can do that. God's an amazing God. You know what? I'll give you 15 seconds to ask God for what you need. Ask the people. You have the microphone right now. 1, 2, 3, bam.
Zaenah's Blanket Foundation can use $500,000 in order to be fully funded to run all of the programs that they need. Infant child CPR classes, grief counseling, parenting classes, doula services that can be funded, and all of the staffing that needs to happen, in addition to our annual holiday giveaway that we do during the Christmas time. Okay,
what is the website and social media platforms?
So the website is zaenahsblanket.org. That's ZAENAHS blanket.org. Facebook is Zaenah's Blanket Foundation, and Instagram is Zaenah's Blanket Foundation Inc.
Wow. Zaenah's Blanket Foundation. We've got you covered.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bobley, and everyone involved. I appreciate you all.
Hey, Crystal. Joshlyn Perry, founder of Zaenah's Blanket Foundation. We love you. We love you. Thank you for your service, and continue doing what you're doing. And anybody that needs to help you, may God continue to make that happen for you.
Thank you.
Favor.
Yes, thank you. I receive it.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a break right here. Bobby C is up next. He has the latest in the world of sports coming up on Open.